Wait, what? You start talking over fire.
At small forward.
Wow.
At the other forward.
Jared, do you want to run the neighborhood with me?
Thank you, Kevin. Last year, COVID presented a lot of challenges. The Raptors.
Damn it.
No, David, it's a pleasure working with you. Thanks for that one. So the next starting five. The small
Damn it. I'm bored just playing fucking careers.
Seth Curry is out there with Irving, and it's Drummond in at the 5. And for the match. Early in the season.
Gigs.
Well, I think one is making sure you're in really good shape, and then getting comfortable with your teammates is another element, and getting your chemistry and timing back. Those are probably the most important things.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
The Magic making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Pass to Isaac. And the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic.
I blame it on Slave.
1:15 left to play in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Wagner. And the rejection by MP.
Oh no. Just wait.
For the Magic.
Franz Wagner.
Did you just... Never mind. Not even gonna ask. I know you're not talking to me. Oh no, you're not. It's bad enough I have Louis calling me daddy.
We've got 1:08 left here in the opening quarter.
No. No.
Understands exactly how to use his body to position himself for excellent defense.
The turnaround jumper. Counted.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a... shot he makes often.
Simmons against Anthony. Isaac outside. Passes it to Wagner. Over MP. And that one's good. Wagner.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Oh, I left my man wide open. I'm sorry. I was texting.
And a long wind up and strong follow through on the
None of your
one
fucking
hand.
business,
He's
Slave.
not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
I don't ask him who he's texting.
And Bamba pulls it down.
I don't. Yeah, because you're
Tipped
fucking, you know.
away. Here's Anthony. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. It's the Nets up 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Jared, back me up here, please.
Game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second.
I said Jared.
In
Is
a
your name
moment to look
Jared?
at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from. for Brooklyn.
We got a storyline here. If it goes on for the rest of the game, it could be all those points they're getting at the foul line.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first
What'd you
half.
say? You're going to have to speak up.
Getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
No, I'm good.
Now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball.
Because Wave's asking
for Brooklyn
stupid
now,
fucking
They got
questions.
Simmons. MP out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Irving. And it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. The Magic have been perfect in the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Wagner, 2 shots.
That's good from Wagner. Both good from the line that time.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Here's Claxton. He's defended by Wagner. In the corner, Simmons with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The jump hook. No good that time. So Orlando will take it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. Out to the wing. Now, Suggs. He has 5. And the Magic can hold on to the ball for the Magic.
I can't even hear you, bud.
So it's the Orlando Magic.
You're not my bud. Can you please? What?
For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Markelle Fultz.
Chipotle. No.
Coming onto the
The
floor
Nets.
for the Nets.
MV's checked in for Durant, and it's Brown in for Harris. Wagner kicks to Fultz. Suggs passes to Fultz. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So
MP. That is his first foul of the game. Isaac's checked in for Vaughn.
Coming onto the floor for your Magic, Jonathan Isaac.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third.
Lay down.
Suggs with the ball. Brown on him. Basket counts.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And the wings, Suggs and Isaac. Wendell Carter is out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Fultz in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Drummond. And that time, also a missed shot.
it's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Isaac misses. And so MV will bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 16. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That will be the 5th game of the 6-game road trip for the Magic. Amba is checked in for Lopez. Mo Wagner comes in for Wendell Carter. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. From 12 feet out. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Isaac passes to Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. Over Irving. Here's Wagner. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Wagner's got 10 points in the game. Timeout called the Nets.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Brown. Nets trail by 18. Outside Irving. The pass to MP. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in. 7 points in the game.
You know, we've turned into a shooter's league. There's no denying that. But MP knows scoring inside is timeless.
To the inside. Here's Wagner. That shot misses. Good defense by MP. Curry finds MP. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Marcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
What channel is the All-Star game on?
Orlando leading by 16.
And while he's dealt with injuries,
Under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Carter comes in for Wagner. Wagner's checked in for Isaac. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Anthony. And a new group in for the Nets. Drummond's checked in for Aldridge. MP comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant's checked in for Seth Curry. And Harris subbed in for Irving. Setting the floor for the Nets. Ben Simmons is out there with Harris. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's MP. And it's KD in at the small forward. Lets it go from 11. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. You know, Greg, you got to agree the defense isn't the only area where Jonathan Isaac is improved.
And no question, Kevin, his offense has developed as well. He's becoming a more confident scorer, steadily increasing his output on that end.
Fultz kicks to Wagner. Back to Fultz. Over Simmons. It's sent back down by Simmons. Ahead. Here's MP. Carter pulls it in. Orlando leading by 17. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Trying to get open is Lopez. Pass to Suggs. They shoot again, driving inside. And that's 2 points on the layup. Nets trail by 19. Simmons passes to Drummond. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice aggressive take that time by Drummond. Goes right into the defender to get the shot off and a foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Nets.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Fultz against Irving. Fultz the pass to Lopez. Orlando moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That will be foul number 5 on him. The Nets making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. To the middle. Here, good work defense.
Rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been.
Fultz looking around. That shot, no good. Good D by Drummond. Harris passes to MP, and he could not get that one to go. Not a bad check, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Markelle Fultz.
And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
Hampton, he's checked in for Markelle Fultz. And both free throws good for MP. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. A lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
Here's MP. Good D by Lopez. Orlando leading by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Magic.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early. You're going to be seeing that often.
And while it's a team game, we can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight.
For Markelle Fultz.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
There's 37 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Lopez kicks to Carter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right.
And the fun clear that they love playing with it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Simmons passes to MP. Down low, Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Hampton with the ball. Pass to Harris. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just looking for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.